Yo, back at it. You know, I keep switching things up a little bit because it's just like I said, I'm just opening up and sharing what I would normally do on my own behind the camera. So I'm really organically me. But I was thinking today I'm working with a client and they want some R&B music. So I was like, man, you know what? Why don't I get in the mood before I really start creating and cooking up with them? Why don't I get on live real quick and make a R&B beat live, or at least try to, because it's creating, it's art. Sometimes art comes out the way you want, sometimes it doesn't. But let's see what happens. But once again, my name is Kris KeyZ. We talk music, we talk money, we talk mindset, and I'm showing you guys how to be, you know, the best you can be, best version of you using the music and piano as a tool. But yeah, we're gonna try to create a song live. Starting out. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Melbourne, Australia. Good to see you there, mate. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining in. But yeah, I thought I would switch it up a little bit. Or no, I don't know, really switch it up. But I was gonna try to create a song live. I was mentioning I had a client. Good to see you too, buddy. Man, yeah, I had a client trying to wanted me to create a song for her. So I'm trying to think of something I could do for them. So I thought, why don't I get on live? Let's see what I can come up with, though. But let's see. It's kind of crazy because I'm in the studio with people, but to get on live is kind of more nerve wracking, right? I feel like more pressure now, right? Is that a harpsichord? Close. It could be. It's a acoustic guitar, but I kind of tweaked it a little bit. But yeah, you like that? Like the sound of this, the acoustic? So I gotta think of a beat though. I need like a rhythm to go with it. So what's a good R&B vibe? Let me see. So I'm creating this live on the spot. So once again, my name is Kris KeyZ. If y'all liking it, give me some hearts. If y'all don't like it, y'all can let me know. But I'm trying to create I'm gonna create like 2 or 3 tracks today for a client. Hopefully, they're gonna be pretty nice. Brian, what's up? Good to see you. The help. It's wrong. Good to see you. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. But let's see if I let's start with some drums. How about that? I kind of got an idea with this sound right here. So if I start maybe with some drums, maybe let's think of a tempo. Uh, is that too slow? Maybe a little faster. See, I don't want to get too busy with it, but I do like this sound though. I'm trying to figure out something. But how y'all doing today, man? Where are you from? Good to see you joining in. Thank you for the love. Where you from? All right, let's try some drums here. So this is 94 BPM. Shit. Slow it down a little bit. Let's see. You hear Stevie Wonder on it? Superstitious, like. Oh no, that's not superstitious. You have to put a groove to it. But yeah, let's let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of it in my head first. All right, so what I'm gonna lay this idea down and let's see where it goes. I'm gonna just kind of freestyle it a little bit. So what I normally do is make sure I have everything hooked up. So what I try to do is I try to play everything. Like I really don't like to sample too much. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like everybody kind of samples. It's kind of fun, but just when you start kind of want to get in on the back end on the publishing, like so if you sample somebody's music, you have to like basically cut them in on it. So if you're using somebody else's music, especially the higher up, like if I use somebody said Stevie Wonder's music, if I sample his music, he's probably taking at least half of the publishing, you know what I'm saying? And the publishing is like our royalties, like how we get paid as musicians and producers. So me being a musician, fortunately I don't have to make I can't even if I reinterpret it somehow, I'm able to do that. And that's why I kind of think like producers, too, it's kind of important if any producers in here, man, like pick up the piano just a little bit, learn how to play like a couple little chords, so you don't have to like sample as much and cut people in on it, if that makes sense. I like making beats from scratch too. Oh yeah, man. Well, I'm trying to make an R&B beat right now, so you know how it is. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not, but yeah, let's get started. Let's see what happens, man. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be all right though. But once again, my name is Kris KeyZ, guys. I am a musician, creator, music producer. I I thought it'd be cool to get on live instead of just playing piano night. I'm gonna make some music, kind of show you my process on how I create music, R&B music tonight. So let's get right into it. Let's see what happens tonight. All right, so we're at 80 BPMs. So what I'm gonna do is just start with the hi-hats, and the hi-hats kind of give me a kind of a tempo, but it's not gonna be no patterns. I'm just gonna do a straight quarter note. So that's what I'm doing first. And it can be the metrodome. The metrodome, you kind of heard that in the background. All right, so this is a little bit more melodic. What's up, Piano Seeker? Good to see you tonight. I don't know why this melody's in my head, but no, it's this is not a harpsichord. No, all right. So I'm gonna add a rose to it too. So this might not even stay in it. I'm just trying to get some ideas out real quick. Still figuring it out. All right, I think I got it. And honestly, this still might be probably a little bit too much. You said a 4-2-2. I mean A flat. So 4, yeah, 4 to the 6 to the 2. might switch it up now. I might go to the 1. I might go 4. To the F minor. That's the 6. Back to the 1. I might do that. I might go 4. I ain't got thinking about it too much. Let me see. Let me do the. You said not a 6 is 1. Okay. What? I'm in A flat. All right, so I'm gonna try to go with a pattern first, and then I might just scratch the whole vibe and just start with something new. You know what I mean? Like. That's what it is. It's too slow, right? Kind of old, kind of like an Anthony Hamilton-ish. You know what I mean? A little vibe. Let's see what happens. Let me add the piano. I mean the guitars again with that tempo. Let me see what happens. Let me move these over. right, I'm gonna try that vibe right there. Let me see. What y'all think about that? Y'all like that? Y'all like the vibe, or y'all want me to try like a different melody? Cause after this, I'm gonna add the rolls. Maybe I'll fill it in, and it'll kind of make more sense. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, it sounds weird when I record it. One more time, here we go. I don't know what's going on. It's not recording right. Sounds like the Osler brothers. I appreciate it. I like the Osley brothers go hard. I like the Osley brothers. 2, 3. Try to keep it simple. Usually I wouldn't create this fast. I'll be a little faster, but kind of see what's up with you guys, kind of get y'all's feedback. But how's everybody doing? For everybody that's joining in, my name's Kris KeyZ. I see a lot of new different people on here tonight, so welcome in to the space. We're just cooking up live. We're just creating a little bit live. I usually come in and play live tape requests. We do a lot of good things, but we do everything music related, especially through the piano. That's my gift, my talent. So I'm here to share that, but also show you guys behind the scenes. Excuse me, how I do things around the music industry. I'll show you in the studio. This is just my little area, my little space, my creative space. So welcome in. Hope you enjoy. So we're just trying to create some vibes. You know, it's no pressure. It's fun. This is fun, right? This is all fun, right? This is fun. Let's try to add some rolls to this. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I think I got it now. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but since we on live, We just trying to cook up a vibe. It doesn't have to be all the way perfect. What do you say? Let me know if you need a bass on it. Man, throw some bass on it. How am I going to get it to you, man? Yeah, I need some bass. I'm about to throw a bass on it next. What do you mean? What do you mean? So add some kick drum to it real quick. And so now I can go back and add a different hi-hat to it. And it doesn't have to be much to it. You know, it doesn't have to be... You know what I'm saying? It's really simple. I wouldn't, you know, you don't have to necessarily do that pattern. I mean, necessarily, you can actually just go with a regular hi-hat pattern, like, you know, like. Imagine you was going to do like a cool thing, actually a cool trick, like instead of just spending time on like a cool trick that you can use if anybody that uses Logic. I'll have tutorials out there to show you, but you can go into Logic and under the MIDI effects, go into arpeggio, and I can now just hold down the note and I can change it to whatever as well. So and what I like to do is go in and change the velocity a little bit. I know you can't see it from here, but change the velocity down a little bit, maybe like 80 something, 90, it depends on the song, and then change the random. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just giving a vibe. It's just a different feel, then you can record it in, just hold the note instead of playing it. So this is like a real chill R&B. I would say this is more like a soulful like type bit. It's not really R&B. I say this is soul. Send me an email. My name is Willie. I appreciate it, Willie. You know, I might send it to you. You know, with an idea. But I think when you're creating, the idea is still the same, just however your imagination goes. Let's see what other sounds come in. I'm just gonna whatever song sounds like how I pulled up. This is just like a little warm up track. I like that. It's real simple, right? Let's keep building. Like drums is not really my thing, but I can, you gotta be able to do it all. So, So I'm trying to find something now to give it like a little bit of bounce. So that last piece, I don't know if y'all can heard it. That was just ear cannon. Yo, what up, Matrix, Katron, good to see you, man. Derek, what's good? All right, let's see if we can add a bass in here. I think I need a bass now. Now, here's the thing, depending on who's on it, you can do like a regular bass, synth bass, an 808 bass. What do y'all think, man? Comment, what do y'all think? Good to see you. Shout out, Mirror, sign, thumbs up back to you. All right, let's find a bass. Here we go. Let's see what's up. I'm gonna try like a regular bass first since I use like a regular guitar, but I might go with a synth bass. We'll see. Might do both. Yo, what's up, Cammy? Put a trap bass with it. I think I might have to. Trying to find my sub bass. I don't know if y'all can hear the sub, right? Y'all probably can't hear the sub, so I'll go. That's the funk bass in it. Mixing soul with funk, can't never go wrong with some funk in it though. But not this song though. Alright, let me just add this smooth. Yeah, let me just add the smooth bass. We're just gonna add the smooth bass to it for right now. And then we'll come back. We'll do something different in a minute. One more time. You like the synth bass? Or the other one? Man, this is kind of a soulful beat. I mean, I was going for a different direction, but I was really just, not really stressing it, seeing where the sounds took me a little bit. I'm gonna add the smooth bass, since somebody said that one. that's cool. I mean, let's do something different. I mean, this is like Osley Brothers. Yeah, you know, it kind of got that vibe. You know, like a. Make it really good. I know you can. Trying to find like a hook, like a hook or something to stand out. Maybe we can add that in there a little bit. Element. That's the clavy, like a little with a little wah on it. Just saying, and the main reason, one of the main reasons I'm going in this direction too, is just to show, it's also just to show the versatility when you do add in the piano element, you know, a real instrument to it, you know, the different sounds that you get, you know, it's a different versus, you know, just taking you know, if any producers are in here, but just taking a regular beat and just making something like we're adding real chords and real progressions to it together. You hear screams, chords, minors. Yep, you can add the minor scales for sure. But yeah, I'm just adding a little textures to the whole progression right now. Nothing really serious. I don't really like it. Nah, I don't care for it. But you know, I make a lot of different songs. I make a lot of music. When I get into it, I'll make, you know, 2, 3, maybe 4, you know, at a time. So, and then I'll take the best one out of, you know, the 3 to 4. But I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So let's add this element to it. So that's the clave. But yeah, I have like hundreds of beats though, so I mean, or track songs, so I don't get butthurt If you guys don't like it either, it's all right. We're gonna. If I did add horns, I would add that for the hook. Yo, yo, what up? On your keys, what's happening? I'm just adding layers to it, just messing around. I mean, technically, the idea is really just there. You know, I haven't been through all these sounds on the keyboard. I got some new patches, so it's kind of cool, kind of going through these sounds live with you guys. Yeah, what's the question for me? Ask away. Welcome, Sela, to the channel. And once again, man, my name is Kris KeyZ, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, become a day one. We do a lot of different things. I'm just switching things up this week a little bit. Excuse me. But yeah, if you haven't, become a day one to the channel. And to do that is really simple. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then comment. You know, let me know where you're from. If you have questions, let me know if you're messing with the beat, if you like it or not. But yeah, it really helps the channel kind of push the algorithm out there a little bit. I'm still a small channel. So in return, when I do get on live, when I do take requests or you know, I play songs or people want me to play their songs, take requests, do other certain things, and a lot of cool things coming down the line. Can't say too much about it. But my day ones are going to be the first ones to get hooked up. So definitely everybody in the chat, if you're already a day one, shout out to you. Thank you. Love to you. Thank you for the hearts. Tap the screen. Show you guys some love. But everybody else that's in the chat for the first time, if you're not a day one, it's really simple. Like I said, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and then yeah, ask away with your questions, ask for questions, and I'll come to you guys first for sure. What's good, mate? From what's that? India. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel. Servant My Redeemer, another album title. What do y'all think? Yep. Somebody had a question. I'm trying to scroll back up. I was talking. If I missed your question, I'm sorry, man. I was talking. You gotta have to type it in again. But yes, Jazzy, sending good vibes. Thank you. I'm good. Also a producer. Oh, welcome in all the producers, man. All the producers. You know, I make beats a little bit, but I thought it'd be cool on here to kind of put chord progressions together. I don't know if you play the keys, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of like show you how I put R&B, you know, chord progressions together a little bit. If you start on the one, how do you know where to go next? Like if you never heard a song before. It's progressions. Thank you for allowing me to ask the question. Yeah, man, you can ask a question anytime. Welcome, Sailor, to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button next time if you haven't already. But thank you for the question. So how do I know where to go and if I start on the one? So it's very good that you do know where the one is. But from there you have like thousands of chord progressions, and depending if you want it to be dark, if you want it to be happy, mellow, those chord progressions are going to kind of take you where you need to go, you know. Just say, you know, because if you go up the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, each number has a chord, so it's like a major, minor, minor, major. So if the I'm listening to the top note, I'm listening for if it's major, minor, and it kind of tells me where it goes. It's a little bit to it, but for the most part, are you talking about like learning a song, or are you talking about like creating a song on your own? Yes, I learned the keys, been interested in R&B and pop progressions lately as well. Yeah, man, cool. So yeah, I mean, this is, and I'll make a couple of different tracks, uh, but yeah, actually, let me finish this one up because this is like more soulful. But let me see. I was trying to find like a lead. I'm really just going by the sounds that I hear. I'm trying to find like a lead sound. Just messing around right now. What do you say? So like for example, happy birthday. Just because it's something everyone knows. Yes, we started on one, but is there a formula that sets jazz pop? Is that set for CCM, jazz pop, etc. I'm trying to understand your question a little bit. So like I'm trying to figure out like what do you so like really song really so the way I teach piano is through progressions. Like I don't really teach songs. I mean you can learn songs and I know I'll teach you learn songs, but I teach progressions, like all everything I'm doing right now is just a progression. And then I just take those progressions and put it into like song formats. So like it sounds fancy, but it's really just like 2 5 1s. Like that's the progression. Or if I'm just in one, make keep it simple. Uh, Actually, I'll just do let's do a new track and I'll show you. I'll do a new track. So I'm gonna delete this right here. So I'll be doing that sometimes. I literally just, I can tell if it's not gonna like. You gotta realize after so long, like I can make that in my sleep just any time. So it's like you gotta try to make something. Or for me, when you get to, I shouldn't have thrown it away, but you know what? Maybe I should have tried to sample it. But it's like you try to I don't know, man. You try to think of an artist, or at least for me, when I create, I try to think of an artist or an idea where it can go, like a TV and film, you know, some idea of where it can go. I mean, sometimes it's good to just randomly create. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, so maybe that's why it's kind of all over the place. Like I don't have any idea. Well, I had an artist in mind a little bit when I started, but talking to you guys, it kind of went somewhere else. But welcome, Sailor Channel. Ask your question in a different way. I'm trying to figure out exactly where you're coming from. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much. But yeah, ask your question in a different way. Welcome to the channel, a day one subscriber. Welcome to the Sailor Channel. Thank you very much. All right, so to save time, I'm gonna pull in like a drum loop or something that I've done before. Let me find something. So yeah, Sailor, I would just recommend learning progressions. You know, and once you learn progressions, it's a matter of kind of playing, you know, playing it your way. Like you can play that same progression so many different ways. Like I say, if you just change the instruments, it just gives a whole different vibe, right? Let's find something dope here. All right. So I just pulled in. I wanted to pull in something that was kind of simple. It's like not too much, so I can actually. It's not about the drum loop. So I know most of the time everybody's for the beat, but for this one, I just wanted to keep something kind of simple. Beethoven. I mean, I probably could play some classical stuff to this. I mean, when you say Beethoven, I'm thinking like classical. I don't know how to play it. I probably could put it to a beat though. Hold on a second, let me change this up. But yeah, so I'm just messing around, but I'm gonna try to create something to that little loop right there. It's just an old simple. I just chose that because it's around 70 something BPM, so that's the ideal. I was thinking, welcome to the Sailor V. So okay, so like all songs have the one. So do you just go to the minor next, then A major or another minor, then back? All songs actually don't have the one in them. Some songs never go to the one. So it just depends on the song. I'm new to the channel, watching from South Africa. Can you please teach some neo soul chord progression? I just made a neo soul beat. I wish I would have saved it. I deleted it. I would have sent it. Went back to it. So like, what are you playing now? The one right next to the one. It's kind of thinking of Titanic theme scale. So like, so let me do something different. All right. So usually in R&B, to give it that sound, usually what I'm doing is I'm adding in like the regular note. So let's just think of a progression first. Let's go in the key of E minor. So I'm adding the 9. That kind of gives it that extra R&B flavor to it. So this is an E minor 9. And then like an R&B progression that you can start on is the 1. And then I want to go, say, maybe to the 4. And the 4 is a minor, so it's an A minor. So I'm playing the A minor, but I'm adding the 9 in there too. So it's like a G, B, C, E with an A in the bass. A and an E in the bass. So you can actually just use those 2 chord progressions and make a R&B type vibe. Like, it doesn't have to be much. So all I'm doing right there is I'm going to the 1. And I'm just staying on that same chord. And that passing chord, I went to the 5. Back to the 1. So I'm gonna create a 8-bar loop and see what happens with this. All right. I usually would do a little bit more sound design, but I'm just gonna record how it is straight to the idea, to the beat I have. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the 4. I don't know why the beat cut out, but let's fix that. But I kept going. I heard the metronome going, so hopefully it sounded all right. Let's check it out. So this is almost like some Maybach music, almost type vibes. But you can see, like, it's really only 2 chords that I'm playing, right? And that's why when I teach piano and I show people, I can't be like, somebody could be like, well, how do you play this song that I just made? And it's like, instead of me just showing you this song, I'd rather show you the progression. And then you can take this progression and turn it into like whatever song you want. You can speed it up, you can slow it down, you can take, you know, different sounds and adjust it however you want to do it. But this is the idea of learning instruments, number one, and then learning progression. So I can add to this progression. I can change the keys. I just understand that what I'm doing right now is going one to the four in a minor key. So minor, this is the E minor 9 to a A minor 9 to the 5. That's like a sharp 5 in there. Get a little technical, don't worry about all of that. All right, so let's see if we can keep adding to this. But yeah, thank everybody once that's tuning in. Once again, my name is Kris KeyZ. Love. Thank you for coming in the channel. If you haven't already, help me out. Subscribe to the channel. Shoot me a like and comment so I can shout you out. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're watching. Tell me if you're a producer, if you're a musician, just a fan, whatever. But yeah, become a day one. Appreciate all my new day one subscribers that came in the chat today and that subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome to C'est La Vie. I thought that was the purpose. 145. Yep. I mean, the blues is a 145 progression. So this progression that I'm playing right here, this is a well-known progression that's a lot of different people play as well. So if you learn this progression now that you're listening to the music radio, go back and listen to some R&B music. You'll hear this progression a lot as well. Trying to find it a little bit. Shout out to you from Brazil. Love. I'm in Texas, man. So shout out for wherever you're from, man. Thank you for commenting below. Africa, what's up, man? Good to see you, Muhammad. Good to see you. Australia, Brazil, I know is in here as well. Man, love. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the chat. Once again, my name is Kris KeyZ, musician, producer, creator. Just showing you my talent, man. You know, we just vibing. A good space, a good creative space, you know, no judgmental space, man. We just having a good time vibing, showing you my process and kind of, you know, teaching you guys, or not really teaching, maybe teaching, but for anybody that's interested, have questions, you know, showing you my process on how I create. All right, so let's add these this sound right here. So yeah, man, that's my so this sound is like more of a string and has kind of like that arpeggio sound. So I feel like I can get a little bit more busier with this sound. And it, you know, and really, guys, a lot of this depends on the mix. Like a lot of including myself, sometimes when I started out, especially, man, like I had good melodies and I had good elements to make a good song, but my mix was just off too much. I had the wrong things turned up and the wrong things kind of turned down. So, really understanding your mix and where certain sounds kind of go. If you're a producer, that helps a lot. Like you be like, man, I can get an engineer, somebody else to mix it, but we're in the age now, man, where information and like having a high skill set at something, like I mean, it seems like like it might not be important if you don't know, man. Having a high skill set, man, that's very important, in today's age, especially with music, like because everybody can grab a laptop, grab a beat, off whatever, and say they're a producer. But if you can really get in, like I said, start learning the keys and start creating. Like this is just this sound. Like I just did two chord. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll use these same two chords and I'll make two different, totally different beats. And you'll see the value of not really learning the piano, it's learning progressions. Like literally, once again, guys, that's what I teach. Like I teach progressions. You know what I mean? Like, and honestly, to be honest, this is already a R&B song. Like I'm just switching it up a little bit. So technically, this is the same progression as "Come and Talk to Me." I don't know if you guys remember that song. First, let me record this real quick. Hold on, before I forget. Hold up. All right. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear that string or not. Am I looking? Yeah, I'm using Logic. Yeah, I'm using Logic. Let me see the bass line. Yep, finna add the bass line next. Shakira, my friend, as you know me, please sign the great gift, talented artist if you're watching. Shout out, man. To everybody in the chat, the R&B DM, thank you, man. Thank you for everybody that's in the chat. Thank you for the hearts. Black Angel, man. Shout out to you, man. Love to everybody in the chat. Once again, my name is Kris KeyZ. We just vibing, we're just creating, and I'm just showing the process of how I create, R&B tracks. But also, more importantly, for any producers, any creators, if you're not already learning how to play the piano, I want to show you the value of picking up a skill that would enhance your production. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to teach songs, really. I mean, you'll learn songs and we'll use songs as examples. But for the most part, it's learning progression. So you can take your imagination and take wherever, music is what they call the universal language. Pablo, good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see you. Thank you, man. Duke Togo, thank you, man. Love. Dervish, Aaron, good to see you as well, man. I'm in Pro Tools. Yep, this is a Norris Stage 4. But like I was saying, music is the universal language, right? So when you learn a new language, you don't necessarily learn a whole sentence or a song, right? You learn words. And then once you learn those words, you can start putting sentences together. So the piano and what I'm doing right now is the same thing. I'm taking little bitty words. I'm taking a note, a E. This is an A right now. And I added, when you start learning your alphabet, you learn A, B, C, D, E. So on the piano, note is an E. Let's put a word to it. We're gonna say an E minor, right? That's the first word to this conversation, which is called a progression. The conversation is called a progression, right? A sentence, a progression. Now I'm going to the A. Let's put a word to that, an A minor. That's the progression, right? And all I'm saying is just a lingo, you know. Every language has a lingo, sign language. I love you. For showing up in my chat, that's a lingo, right? It's different than me talking using my mouth. It's different than me saying, hola, como estás, te amo. That's the same thing. Hello, my name is Cristo Yaves. I love you, te amo, right? Guten Tag to everybody in Germany, Spain, hablo español. It's the same thing with music. I'm just giving you a lingo, a language, and I'm just adding to it. Now, if somebody else was talking numbers, that's the same thing. It's a slang, you know, in English, you got your slang, you got your ebonics, you got your proper conversations. It's the same thing, right? So I'm just being a little proper. I'm just breaking this stuff down and show you how easy this thing is. Don't ever let nobody tell you the piano's hard, you know. I don't know if you tried to take lessons before and you stopped, or you might be in the middle of lessons and be like, I can't get it. I'm working on something, guys, that if you can't get what I'm getting, this is 30 years plus of experience, and I'm breaking it down. Breaking it down real easy for you to comprehend. So this is like more of a lead, kind of a top line. I might put this like on the chorus, pre-chorus. I don't know, but let's add it. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's add it. Let's see. I think I played it different. I'll probably play it different every time, but y'all get the idea. And really what I'm doing, guys, right here on the lead, so I'm really just playing the notes within the E minor scale. It's not really much to that. So once again, like the importance of learning the notes is learning your scales, which is not a big thing, especially when I started out, we learned all the scales and theory and all that stuff and all that, guys. I call all that mess and crap. Like literally, it's important. It very is. But if you're just starting out, I usually don't mention too much of that, because some of that stuff is the stuff that kind of overcomplicates it and kind of discourage you, because you're like learning big words and stuff at the dictionary, and it's like, man, I really just want to sit at the piano and like play a little bit, right? Like this is to me like a whole nother vibe, right? I'm just using the same chord. But let's see what we got. Let's keep adding it. I'm gonna make a whole different track. Using the same chords, but you're gonna see how, like I said, once again, we're talking about progressions, not really learning the piano to learn songs. Like, hey, teach me a song, teach me a song. Like, you can once you learn progressions, you can. I'm gonna show next how to read lead sheets. And me being a professional, like I play in hundreds and hundreds of shows, live shows a year, and I play for artists. Like I think last week I had to learn 12 songs in like less than 24 hours. And the way I did that is I know I wrote out lead sheets. It's like a little cheat sheet, so I'll show you guys how to, read that too. And once you know the cheat sheet, all you need to know is your chords. So that's the whole point. You need to learn your words to the English dictionary. The more grasp and the command you have over chords, and variation of chords, that's the better you can do a lot of different things and be versatile in the whole music industry, and just your comprehension, learning, your ear will get better, everything gets better. But let's see what else we can add to this track. Let's see. All right, bass line and some funk guitars. Hey man, who want to collab with me on the track? I think I should send this out and see like who on the track knows how to create. Like if I was collabing with somebody like other producers, I would stop right here. Like I wouldn't add anymore. Like I can finish the track, but I will add and let other creators kind of come in and add their feel. It might change the whole direction of the track, but that's okay. What's up, Wet Fish? Wet Fish said, man, just keeps. What'd you say the other day? You said, appreciate the calm vibes. Yeah, man. We're going to keep the calm vibes for sure, man. For everybody that's having a bad day, hopefully this channel right now has been, just keep swimming. Yeah. Hopefully this vibe, man, has been something to cheer you up, man. We're creating, we're having fun. No pressure right now. We're just doing this to it's almost like lifting weights. We're letting out what's it called? Emorphins or toxins or we're letting out all the bad energy right now. You're in the studio with Kris KeyZ. Let all that out the window, man. Good vibes only. Let's go. Yeah, the estrogen. This is the right bass sound I'm looking for, but let me see if I can find a better bass sound. How I got the brass going, the lead going, bah, 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 bah. Yeah, I'm full of estrogen, man. I know, right? Yeah, Scarface, nice. Somebody chill, like a rapper. I might add like some bells or some other lead sound to go on top of that, bah, 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 bah. Since it's already kind of orchestrated. I'm trying to find a bass sound now. I'm gonna see what we got inside of Omnisphere. So this is like one of my go-to basses. Tell me which one you like best. I got a so y'all hear that bass? So this is like another little trick you can do. So what I do is you can take, I'm giving y'all all the tricks. So before I do that, man, let me just say this. Shout out to you, first of all, coming in the chat. My name is Kris KeyZ. I'm a creator, producer, musician. You know, in the chat, musician here. You know, I kind of play the piano while I talk to you guys. Kind of make it a little different. Like, what's his name? I'm Mr. Rogers to you guys. I'm like the modern day Mr. Rogers on the YouTube channel. Everybody's welcome, man. It's all good energy, man. I'm trying to bring people together, but. For the most part, once again, my name is Kris KeyZ. Become a day one to the channel. I usually take requests. I do a lot of special things for you guys, but today I'm just kind of showing you my way of making R&B, how I cook up in the studio a little bit. No pressure on nobody today. But yeah, if you can, if you would take 5 seconds, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. No shame if you haven't. I know you being caught up in the chat, but that's why we taking 2 more seconds before we go back into this beat. But yeah, just take a couple seconds, hit the subscribe and like button, and then comment. I know I'm seeing 50-something people in here, but I only see like a handful of people commenting. And shout out to the ones commenting. Thank you for the hearts. Love, love, love. Let's tap those hearts. Tap the hearts for you, man. Thank you for being in the chat. But let's get back to it. Trying to see. Hold on 1 second. Let me change something. Give me 1 second. But yeah, so we're working on some R&B today, and I'm just really, like I said, with R&B, it's all about progressions. You know, any genre, it's all about progressions. And that's from jazz, from R&B, from hip hop. Thank you so much for the new likes, and thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you so much. You have soft hands. Thank you. You promised the land, promised the use 3 years ago. I already did. I heard you made all the Snoop Dogg beats, funky bassline guitar. But yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, so oh yeah, my trick on the bass line. So this is what I do, guys. So you can take for anybody that has Omnisphere, just like wants to know what sounds I'm using. Most of the sounds came from my Nord keyboard. I'm just going through the sounds and just whatever I hear, I'm just creating with that. But this sound comes from Omnisphere. So what I do is I take Omnisphere, this sound, because it has like a low overtone, and all I do is just add an EQ to it. I add like a what is it, like a low pass EQ or a high pass? You see how I'm taking out that high kind of hissing noise, that res or whatever distortion. So it's almost now like you created a whole new sound. So you can try to see if that mixes in with your beats or your records a little bit more. So let's try that. Yeah. So let's try this. So I'm only gonna add the bass on the second half of the record. And once again, guys, like usually my personal thing is I tweak a lot of my sounds and kind of do a little bit of sound design. And what I mean by sound design, I'll spend a little bit more time EQing, adding some effects. But here we go. Two. And once again, I'm really just doing one take on some of this stuff. But yeah, that was a bass. And I'll open up the EQ. I'll open up the EQ a little bit more so you can hear the bass line. And then I'll make sure I don't quantize the bass, or at least on this particular one, because I'm doing like a lot of different slides and stuff on it. That's that part on da 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 da. I wanted to add that. Just a little accent, little ear candy to it. I don't know if I should add it a mall bass. Yeah, I wasn't 100% satisfied with that bass either. I was really just kept it on there because I'm on live, just to try to, finish the track, because I wanted to do one more idea using the same chord progressions. Like I said, I probably won't even keep this track. So here's the bells. So pretty much the track is kind of pretty much finished for the idea. I would add like some more vocal chops in there. You know, more. It doesn't have to have anything to do with piano. And like I said, if I was creating more of a hip hop type pop vibe, I wouldn't do as much chord progressions. Uh, but yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, Muhammad. I don't know, man. It's not really. I might put something on it, but let's add one more sound to it. So this would be probably like uh, so this is this is a plugin that's called Output Arcade for all my producers out there, and it has tons of samples. Now the problem with this is sometimes producers, man, y'all just go in there and just play the whole beat be all samples and nothing's recreated. Y'all don't chop it up. Y'all don't reverse nothing, pitch nothing down, add no chords, no melodies to it. Y'all just taking the sample and just pressing one note. Y'all press three or four samples, put 3 or 4 samples together and be like, oh, I produced it. Like, let's take the standard of production. Let's take the standard production to a higher level. You know what I mean? And uh and I'm telling you guys, like a big way to take your production to another level is learning, uh, is learning the piano. I'm telling you guys, like just literally sitting at the piano, and just learning the piano. You know, like these are more jazzy chords, but I'm like literally you can just learn like two or three, and I show you guys like I'm putting something together. Like I don't want to spoil it all, but I have something put together. But I'm gonna show you guys like at least you know 10 or more different progressions that you can put together if you never ever played the piano, whether you're a producer or whether you just want to sit at the piano. I teach people to sit at the piano and flow, how to like calm their heart rate. And I'm gonna get back into the music in 2 seconds, but like I think if you can sit at the piano and do this, and this is kind of like in a whole different direction, but it's the art of language, because like I said, you can take that same thing and play it backwards. I can do the same thing this way. It sounds similar, but it's different, right? I'm playing going down, or like I said, I was just playing it going up. That's more uplifting, and then you can switch it around. These are the same chords, same 3 chords. There's a G, F, G, and an A. Like I just played that 3 different ways, right? And that's just how I'm playing it at that tempo, right? So, but I can play it. That's another way. That's 4 ways. I could play, and this is off the top of my head. Like this is, once you get a hold of these same chords and understand what I'm doing, I'm pretty sure you could come up with 4 different ways, 500s of ways. Like that's the beauty of learning the piano language. It's not really learning a song, it's learning the language of the piano, right? Anyway, I don't want to get too deep on that, but yeah, anybody that wants to learn the piano, that's first of all, if you get any value out of this channel, my name is Kris KeyZ. All I ask in return is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, let me know where you're from, give me some fire emojis. Thank you, Muhammad, for the fire emojis. Let me know if you get any value out of this. I do a lot of different things, take requests and all that, but yeah, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and become a day one to the channel, because it helps me out definitely a lot. But yeah, if you want to learn how to play the piano, I highly recommend you to hit the subscriber notification bell. So when I drop some information for my day ones, I want you to be the first to get a hold of the information. And it's a very new method. Most people don't explain it the way that I explain it, but I've been a professional musician for over 30 years, right? So I know exactly what works in the end, like what as a musician, what is going to get you the most success in the shortest amount of time period. All right, if that makes sense. All right, but now let's get back into this track. So what I'm gonna add now is some vocals. Like most people, you hear it a lot now. You hear some vocals in the background. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but let's see if we can find something that makes this track pop just a little bit more. This is, like I said, the track is pretty much done. It's just ear candy from here on out. I'ma keep you. Well, you don't have to call. I don't wanna you. I like the beginning of that. It's kind of dope. I gotta try to tweak it a little bit. Here we go. But yeah, that's a little ear candy right there. I appreciate it, Mom. Appreciate it, love, man. I'm just having fun with it now. It's just, we just. Now, what I'll do from here is I add a little bit more reverb. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time tweaking it. Some guitars on it, man. Once again, how I challenge y'all to learn a new skill. I'm actually trying to pick up the guitar. Not trying. I'm picking up the guitar. I know a little bit basic, but I do want to get my guitar on, get my solo on right now. Just. But let's see if we can add some guitars though. might add one more rose. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's a cool little vibe. So what I'm trying to think of, what I'm trying to add now is like I think of music in three different sections. Yeah, exactly, bro. You beat me right to it. Adding that depth, exactly. So what we're doing right now, we're adding depth to it, just like Muhammad just said. So I typically, and it's much more than this, but I think of music in three sections when you're creating. You have your highs. I don't know which way it looks on your end, the highs. But usually you have one section, the highs, then you have the mids, and then you have the lows. So when you're creating, you want to try to fill much of that up as possible. So that's the trick of when I say sound design, like when I do some EQing or effects or something like that, I'm really doing actually more cutting than adding when I really get in and try to create, because what I'm trying to do is open up more of that frequency. So if I have a big 808, just say I'm doing hip hop and I have that big 808, well, it's going to obviously cover the lows, but if it's so big, it might bleed over into the mids. So I might need to cut out a little bit of the 808, or I might need to cut out more of my mids, or you know, craft my highs a little bit so it's covering that whole space, so the whole song is just not one sound, you know what I mean, or it just gets too distorted, if that's making sense. So what I'm doing right now is adding depth by filling up those frequencies a little bit. Now also the trick is too, if you're creating for a writer, not to do too much, you know, because remember, the writer or the artist, whoever it is, you know, if you're creating for yourself, that's different. But if you're creating for other people and want to make a living, people pay you money for it. Remember, they are the most important instrument and the last instrument that usually you'll put on the record. So you have to be conscious and leave space for the artist. That is a pro trick. You know, so if you heard the term less is more, do less, take that out. You know, usually sometimes when people send me beats or ideas, or they send me stems, I usually take stuff out before I add stuff. Same thing for like professional mixers. Usually we're taking stuff out first. So yeah, just another pro trick for anybody that's a creator as well. Yeah, adding that, please go off on some funk lead guitar. The ambient sound is dope. Yeah, appreciate the ambient sound. Hopefully I remember what I was doing. I really forgot what I was doing already. Kris, giving any knowledge on the knowledge on knowledge, man. Man, glad YouTube got me here. Always eat them to tourists, but may you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for you pulling up, Muhammad, once again. Shout out to you. I know you subscribe, so shout out to you becoming a day one. For anybody else, before I get back into it, thank you guys for pulling up, spending a little bit of time with me. You know, 5 minutes, 50 minutes, however long. If you like what's going on here, if you like what I'm talking about, if you're gaining value out of this, like hearing when I'm playing on the keyboard, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, also the notification bell, so when I go live, it'll pop up on your feed and you can catch me live when I do any type of giveaways. Or I shouldn't have said that, but I'm giving some giveaways here in the near future. But the channel's still small, so I need you guys to subscribe. Once we get to a certain point, we want to start doing stuff like that. But for the most part, it's a good atmosphere, and I just want to make sure I add value every time I come on here to you. But yeah, thank you, love, for everybody that's coming on. You get the chain snatched like Debo. Man, I better not get my chain snatched, man. I'm taking that, man. But yeah, love, shouts, man. Shout out to you for everybody that's in the chat. But yeah, let's add this piano sound. I forgot what I was doing. Let's see if I can remember what I was doing over here. forgot what I was doing, but I'm gonna have to do something different, and we'll make it do what it do. That's the beauty about creating. You know, when people say, "Let me get this idea out real quick," sometimes you gotta let them get that idea out quick before they forget it. But it's still gonna be dope. Here we go. Yo. Thank you for the hearts. Whoever's pumping the hearts, appreciate it. Yeah, I just added banana. What's up with it? Something different today. Yeah, man. I thought I'll switch it up a little bit. I was actually wasn't gonna get on live and cook. I'm trying to work for a client, but you know how it is, man. I get on here, I get inspired, and we just take it wherever we go. But yeah, shout out to Banana, y'all. Banana's a day one. Been in the chat for a little bit of time, so show him some love, man. Banana for popping up once again on the live. And if you're not a day one, it's real simple. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, baby. Hit the like button, baby. Comment, baby. Shout out. Let me know where you from. Let me know where you from, where you at, how you doing. Love to you, Banana, man. Thank you, man. Shout out to you. So yeah, I feel like this track is almost done. And once again, it's never really ever done. Chloe, thank you for pulling up. What part of Texas? What part of Texas? Do I know Rohidi? Cause I do know a Chloe in Texas, my good friend Chloe Austin. Yep. Hugs. Shout out to Chloe. Shout out Chloe. Good to see you. Well, can't see you, but good to have you in the chat. It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've seen you. Thank you for pulling up. Got this joint here, man. But yeah, you sent me a different element. I'm usually just kind of playing the piano, some like jazzy, cool stuff. But I thought I would get on and mess around a little bit. But yeah, that's for everybody. But yeah, that's kind of like a simple progression. Like I said, I was literally just playing 2 chords. It's really just literally an E minor and an A minor chord, right? So I'm just showing you like how simple it is to kind of put songs together once you learn progression. That's the whole idea of learning an instrument. I feel like, you know, and each their own. Like, and trust me, it's nothing wrong with you know, learning classical stuff. And guys, and trust me, man, like once you learn progressions, you're playing more than just R&B, hip hop. So like I said, like you can play jazz. Like all those things comes from progressions and just starting simple with just learning, like I said before, just 2 3 chords, you know. Like all that comes from just like learning your language. Like you have to start with your ABCs, and from your ABCs you learn hat, cat, my name is, you know. That's how I learned Spanish. You know, I have to start, I love to travel in it, but I always learn how to say hello. You know, guten talk, hola, hello, como está. You know, like different languages, how to say hello. You know, and it's a start because it opens you up, and it tells the other person that you're open to a conversation. Well, like you know, here at least in the state, sometimes like we don't tell people hello, so it kind of doesn't let them know that we're open. You know. But the beautiful thing is when we understand music, and most people do, whether they're a fan, whether they're a musician, an artist, a producer, uh, it's the universal language. So when you sit at the piano or at your instrument, which I'm just sitting at a piano now, you could be a guitar. When I started playing the piano, my goal is not really anything, but I've been told that I lower your heart rate a little bit. So if you're having a weird day, you know, things just aren't synced up a little bit, you know, let's take 2 seconds to calm all of that down. But for the most part, you know, I'm really just saying hello in a different language. You know, I'm saying hello, I'm saying what's up, I'm saying, like I said, hola, I'm saying konnichiwa, I'm saying guten talk, you know, in different ways, right? This is very inviting for anybody. For, you know, I'm not going to say anybody. I'll probably say a good majority of people. This is very inviting. This is a hello. This is what I have a passion for, that I want to show you. I want to show the world, actually, you know, because I've been through systems. I'm not classically trained. Like, guys, I didn't go to school for any piano, nothing like that. But I understand the power of music. Like, the music has saved my life. It's probably saved several people's lives, right? And my thing is look at it almost like a healing process, like medicine, right? What better way than understanding how to heal yourself, how to sit at the piano, you know, before you go to work, or after you come home from work, or anytime you're having a stressful day, and just be like, you know what, I'm about to woosah. I'm about to sit at the piano and just calm down for a second, right? You know, this is just really relaxing, right? And I feel like if more of the world did this, you know, it's as much beneficial as for, you know, yourself, but for even for you listening, I'm hopefully I'm calming you down, right? And it's been situations where, you know, you can play and be like, you know, I was having a bad day, but you changed that. Great. Or, you know what? I was having a bad day, but I changed that for myself because I can sit at the piano and do this. Right? somebody, you know, wants to, you get in traffic here in Texas, trust me, you're gonna need something sometimes to calm you down, you know. But instead of cussing somebody out, instead of, you know, going to the store, you know, trying to fight somebody, trying to, you know, you know, hurt somebody, you know, we have people that just want to, you know, shoot people sometimes. And hold on, before my phone dies, I don't want it to die on you guys. Let me charge this up. Uh, but yeah, hopefully that's a sign. Hopefully I don't lose you. But if I do, I love you guys. I do love y'all. But yeah, I feel like this is an idea, and I'm just letting you in on my experience and the reason why I do music. You know, I do music because it feels great. I appreciate it. It's a gift. It's a talent. I spend time on it. So it's more than a gift. I really try to perfect it each and every day. But for the most part, as I've matured as a musician, as somebody who understands my gift, like I really try to do music now to for a purpose and a reason. And the purpose is, once again, obviously to calm your heart rate, to calm you down a little bit. But also music is, I would say it's kind of like a bridge and an on ramp between something bigger than you and I, right? And if we can tap into that, then you know, it's almost like for anybody that goes to church, it's worship or something like that. But it's the, and I'm not trying to get spiritual now, but it is like an avenue to kind of lose yourself, right? And that's another advantage of learning the piano is you get the opportunity to lose yourself. And it doesn't have to be like a church song. Like, I mean, trust me, man, I've been on stage, I've been on hundreds of stages, and it hasn't always been, you know, church or anything. You know, I've been, you know, what's up, Chloe? Yeah, I've been on stage with Chloe. You know, we've sung on stage together, and man, I've gotten lost in, you know, listening to her sing songs, and we've done songs. What we've done blues together, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, you can get lost in it's not really the genre, and like I said, it's progressions. And that's the reason too, guys, that's the reason too that I teach the progressions, because the piano has 12 notes. The piano has 12 notes, right? And every instrument has 12 notes. It's just the American major scale or notes. Like, it's only 12 notes, right? And every genre, every song, everything that you've heard, it consists of those same 12 notes. So that's why I don't talk about genres and all that. When it comes to creative music, you know, I just try to understand, like, what can I do with these 12 notes? The same thing, like when you're just starting the piano, I don't want to tell you, hey, well, you just learned the piano, play me something in my genre or this. I'll be like, no, show me what you can show me with the 12 notes that you know. Show me what you can show me with the few notes, the few words that you know if you're learning a new language. And the idea is, can you put a sentence together? That's where you start. That's the starting point. Can you put one word, two words, three words together, right? And usually, go back and listen to some of the greatest songs that have ever been played or sung. Some of those songs are just repetitive. You know, you listen to songs now, it's really only 2 or 3 words on the chorus or the hook. You know, some songs have one song, you know, church song, hallelujah, that's the only song, that's the whole song. One word, hallelujah, hallelujah. I mean, it's the whole song, right? But you have to learn that one word. You have to learn that word. And that's a universal word, so everybody knows that word. But at the same time, piano is just a compilation, a mashup of words. And it's me, I'm your guy, Kris KeyZ. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the channel tonight. I really don't take it for granted. Love. Thank you. Shout out for wherever you're from. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Become a day one to the channel. And that all you're doing is hitting the subscribe button, the like button, and you're commenting below, telling me where you're from, just like Chloe's a day one, Banana's a day one. Shout out to both of you guys for commenting. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. I see you all. I see you. Thank you so much. If I missed your comments below, it's because I'm talking. I'm rambling a little bit, but hopefully for the most part, you're understanding what I'm coming from, and you're getting an inside uh, idea, look, whatever the lingo is from a professional musician. Like literally, I've been doing this for decades. You know, at different levels, from billboards to Grammys to like tours and all that stuff. I'm not saying I'm not huge or nothing like that, but I'm telling you, like from somebody who's survived the game. You know, the game is it has its ups and downs and challenges. So I've taken 30, 40 years almost of experience, and I've mashed it down for anybody, beginner, whether you're just starting, whether you're old, whether you're young, all ages. If you're a beginner looking to do what I'm doing right now, I've broken all the jumble, the theory, and all that crap. I've put it out the way so you can learn how to do this in a matter of 3, 4 lessons a week, however your pace is to learn it. But I'm passionate. I'm passionate about, like I said, giving you guys this opportunity to just do something for yourself. As much as it's gonna bless other people, whether you're writing songs in your bedroom, whether you're looking to play at your church, or whether you just want to impress your friends for your next birthday, this is something that's important for yourself. It's almost like I said, if you learn a new language, if you learn how to speak French, I got some friends here from India, Africa. If I took the time to learn their language, that would be very valuable for them. They'll be like, oh, how we can communicate, and how I'm honored that you took the time to try to learn a language so we're more comfortable. But how more great do you feel when you learn something new? Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And how cool is it to learn an instrument, a piano? Like, for real, seriously, like the piano that's like, maybe I'm a little bit biased. I play several instruments, but the piano is the dopest instrument by far to me. It's the coolest instrument. If you can play the piano, you can play almost any other instrument. But yeah, the piano is definitely a great joy for everybody to learn how to play. But yeah, I don't know how I just got to start talking. I'm just really passionate about something. But for the most part, thank you guys once again for being on tonight. I try to pace myself. Try to pace myself a little bit because I want to be consistent. I don't want to just jump on here and give you everything and then not come back on. So I want to consistently show up for you guys, and be here as a valuable tool that you can use whenever you need at your disposal. I don't know the lingo. I'm trying to get the lingos out tonight. But for the most part, I want to be able to I want to be a dependable source for anybody, music, whether it's piano, to my producer family, for anybody that's looking to get in the music industry, touring, maybe not at the highest level. Obviously, you won't probably be reaching out to me, but anybody that needs help, I want to be here and be here for you guys consistently. So when I'm saying that to say, I know there's quite a few people on here. Once again, my name is Kris KeyZ. I know some people just jumped on here. I've been on here for like I don't know what, 2 hours I guess already. 66 120. Yeah, I've been on here for 2 hours, so I'm not I speed. I'm not doing a marathon. Not just yet, but if you subscribe and help the channel, maybe I'll get enough sponsor where I can get somebody to help me out. But this is all of myself. I'm just trying to add value through YouTube. What a wonderful platform that I can sit here at my studio here and just play and be an influence to some people. Do you have any content on chord progressions? I do. I am putting some stuff together for anybody that wants to learn. You know, I just got on here. I wanted to see if it'll be any value. If there'll be any value from any of you guys. But if you think it's going to be any value, yes, I will work on, or I am already starting to put together some content for progressions and for beginners, for anybody that wants to tap into learning the piano. I got you coming soon. Got you some coming soon. But for right now, I'm not asking for anything. I don't have any course to sell. I don't want anything from you guys outside of what we NIS X2 just did. I hope I said that right. All I'm asking for now is no money, no contribution. Just take 2 more seconds out of your day on this channel. My name is Kris KeyZ. Hit the subscribe button. Just take 2 seconds, hit the subscribe button, hit the like and notification bell, right? That way you'll become a day one to the channel. I see you. Comment below. Comment below. You can shout out where you're from so I can shout you back out. That's the thing. Like, the more I see you, the more you comment. It's like coming to the house. We become friends, right? And the more you come in my house, the more you're like my bestie. And if you're my bestie, that means you can come in my fridge, man, get whatever Kool-Aid, get whatever, make you a sandwich, do whatever you want to do. And it's the same thing with this channel. When you're a day one and you're my bestie day one, whenever you want me to take a request, whenever you have a question to answer, you have direct, you have dibs. You get bumped up in the priority list versus somebody else who's just coming to the channel for the first time, or somebody who's been coming to the channel but that hasn't subscribed yet. You know, that's the thing. A lot of the people on the channel, they're here, they're watching, but they haven't taken 2 seconds to subscribe. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Take 2 seconds, become a day one to the channel. You're also supporting me. You're not paying any money. I don't have any courses, nothing to sell. But by you hitting the subscribe button, it helps me out. Also hit the like button and let me know that you're appreciating what I'm doing. Hit me, just shout, say something in the comment. Let me know where you're from, anything like that. How about a little anniversary by Tony? I see Evolution. It's how much you can make a beat out of anything, right? Well, let's go back to this beat real quick. I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. But this was 2 chords. Once again, this is an E minor 9 to an A minor 9. Yeah, just the 2 of us. But yeah, good to see everybody in the chat. Appreciate your love for the music and willingness to share. New fan, new subscriber. Thank you, Ronald Long. Shout out to Ronald becoming a day one to the channel. Love, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is just the beat I just made. Actually, the second beat. You know, just a little vibe. But yeah, if anybody has any more questions or would love to, you know, get in touch with me, anything music related, like I said, hit the sub. I'm gonna be back on, what's today? Tuesday. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be on every day. That's my goal. So instead of going all day, I'm gonna pace myself and I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I'm gonna say I love you. I'm gonna say that you're loved. And if nothing else, if nobody told you that you're special, that you hold value, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're special, you hold value. And I really do appreciate you for taking the time to come on YouTube and say what's up to your boy. Once again, I'm Kris KeyZ. Shout out to you. Hopefully everybody that's in here, hopefully I see you guys again tomorrow. Please don't let this be your last time. What artist can you see on this beat? I don't know, man. If anybody, who do you hear on this beat? Who do y'all hear on this beat? I don't know. I hear, you know, almost some fly type stuff. Maybe like a, if it's R&B, I mean, you can do some hip hop on it too. Maybe like a Rick Ross type vibe. Yeah, Snoop. Maybe a little Drake. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's whatever. J. Cole, possibly. Hey, I would love for any one of them to get on it, man. Janae Aiko, 50. Yeah, shit. Hey, I would love for any one of them to get on it. So y'all, hey, if y'all got a plug, y'all got a little connect to get to them. Tell them to holler at your boy. Tell them to come back on the next live so they can see me cook up something for them next time. Lil Wayne. Hey, that would be dope. I can hear it. Man, I feel like Lil Wayne can get on anything, man. Like, I mean, really, anybody y'all mentioned, they can get on anything. Like, the same way I talk about piano, like, I feel like they perfected their craft. Like, they're just so versatile, they can do whatever. Uh-oh, Alex said he'll get me right. Hey, talk to me nice, man. Hold on, talk to me nice. I don't know how you play the keyboards or guitar. How can I learn how to do R&B progression? Hey, Lo-Fi Beats. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Lo-Fi Beats. I'm hopping on pretty much every day, if not every other day, and I'm giving out gems all the time. So free value. I gave out. If you want to, you can go back and kind of watch some of the live feeds today. But I suggest you to tap in, man. Stay connected with me. I'm big bro in the music industry. You can call me Unc, man. Nah, don't call me no Unc, man. I ain't old enough to be no Unc in the game, but I've been around, man. I can help you guys definitely get to the next level. Can you do a tutorial on how to mix horn sections? I got you, man. Just I think just stacking your horns, you know, doing a lot. It depends what horns you're using. If you're using like cheesy horns, you know, stack your horns, stack it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then I'm using Logic Pro. You can do what's called a track stack. EQ that and then just bust that to a reverb. That's you know, one way to do it. Luffy. Okay, Luffy, got you. Unc on the keys. Hey man, I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't know. I ain't mad at it at the same time, but I don't know, man. When I grew up, I felt like you had to be old to be an Unc, but you know, now you be like 35, they be like, what's up, Unc? I'll be like, dang, man, I ain't know I was an Unc in my 30s, but yeah, man, hey, thank you, man, for everybody that's feeling it. Once again, man, this channel is for you guys. Like, I would be doing this on my own. I've done this on my own for years without the camera on, but I just want to get on here and just say what's up, showcase my talent. But this channel is for you, meaning if you guys don't subscribe, don't comment, and give me feedback, I'm not gonna know how to like best serve you guys. Like literally, I'm here to serve you guys the best way possible. So, each night is different. Tonight I was just kind of vibing out, but moving forward, become a day one. So when I do a Q&A, when I do any type of, open floor, like I want you guys to be the first ones that I respond to and I comment to. Like I want to be the first to help you guys. So yeah, definitely hit the subscribe and the like button and tap in with your boy. Tune in soon, bro, from Melbourne, Australia. Australia, shout out to you from Australia, man. Man, from across the world. I feel like I gotta take a cruise over there to Australia. Is that's the land down under, right? But yeah, shout out to you, Brian, man. You've been in the chat. Another day one. Shout out to Brian in the chat. Shout out to all my day ones in the chat. And once again, that's just anybody who subscribed already, who hit the like and notification bell and that commented. I've shouted out Brian a couple times. That's why I know he's been in the chat. He's been in the chat before a couple days. So shout out to you, Brian, for coming through. And I look forward to seeing a lot more of you guys in the future. Definitely, man. Like I said, don't be a stranger. This is a good, positive, safe space. If anybody's on some nonsense, my day ones, they're gonna let me know, and we're gonna get them up out of here. Yeah, out of here, kid. We're gonna get them up out of here quick. But yeah, we're gonna keep this a safe, positive space. And like I said, the more you guys comment, the more I'll be on live. You deserve the best, man. All love, bro. Possible, please play for us the last 2 minutes before leaving the piano. Put us in the clouds, Kris. All right. I was about to get off, but that sounds cool. That sounds fair. I just got the beat going. Food. I'm just gonna play a couple R&B progressions, vibes, And really all it is 2 or 3 chords. That's all it is. Same chords as a Keys. boy said, snap it. All right, yeah, nephew. Yeah, man. Same chords, just playing it different. What's up, Joel? I'm playing all the same 3 chords. I'm just doing different inversions and melodies to get around those same 3 chords. That's the advantage of being a producer. But first of all, that's the advantage of being a musician, a piano player, and understanding progressions. Not understanding how to play a song. I'm not trying to copy no song. I'm understanding progression. This is what I'm going to show you guys. Not all in one video today, not all of that. But if you tap in, I got you, right? We are actually not looking for the classical trained pianists. We find that your self-hazard isn't an issue. Option to sign Jahin Oprah. Junebug, what's up? I don't know what that is, but love, man. I'm gonna just say if I don't understand it, I'm just gonna show you some love. I'm gonna take it all positive, all good. But yeah, these are all just progressions, guys. All R&B progressions that I'm playing over a simple beat. I can do a million things. Can I do that with a small MIDI keyboard? Yeah, depending on the keyboard. Tonight's been fun, y'all. Honestly, I really was going to get on here like 30, maybe 45 minutes at max. But, you know, when you hang around cool people and you just hang around the cool kids, you tend to want to hang out as long as possible. So thank you for making tonight cool. Thank you for making tonight special for me. If nothing else, I hope this has been special and entertaining, if not the least for you. And for those that have tuned in, that hopefully, you know, you wanted to get an inside scoop of the music industry or learn something on production, hopefully this has been of value to you. And my hope and my dream, if nothing else, that you've came one step closer in your mind that you want to pick up an instrument. My preference is that you'll pick up the piano. You know, not to necessarily try to go platinum on the billboards, not to necessarily even to write any music. Maybe you don't want to join a band, but my preference is that you pick up the piano so we can become more fluent in our language. We could communicate, me and you. We can communicate in different languages that others won't be able to understand, right? So when people are like giving us a funny look, we'll sit at the piano and just giggle. They be like, "What are you guys laughing at?" Right? We're like, "Don't worry, we're talking in our language. We talking in the key the keys method. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's the keys method." But yeah, from Uncle Keys tonight. Love to everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Popo. Thank you, Shobi, Simo. Thank you, Sorry Baby. Thank you, Yarag. Muhammad, thank you so much for staying around, sticking around the whole night. You've been awesome. But yeah, you guys have been awesome. I look forward. I can't wait till tomorrow so I can join back in again tonight. But it's been beautiful all the way from Texas. I don't know where you are in the world, but it is nighttime here, so I'm gonna say buenos noches. I'm gonna say good night. I'm gonna tuck you in real tight. Stop the music, calm you down, get your blood pressure coming down. And most importantly, before I leave, I want to say in another language, I love you. Thank you so much. Much love to you, Muhammad. Thank you for showing me the music. You got it. I love you guys. Y'all tune in. Make sure you hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. Y'all have been awesome. Y'all have a great night. Love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. To all my day ones, extra love to you. To all my day ones that have been coming back each night, each week, love to you. To all my new day ones, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna tap the screen. Tap them hearts one time. Tap them hearts one time. Everybody, before we get out of here, tap them hearts. Let me know if you love the chat. I'm tapping them hearts. My visual taps, y'all can see the screen. But yeah, love to everybody. Thank you guys so much. Once again, it's been a pleasure. Tonight's been fun. It was fun. Put a smile on your face. My name's Kris KeyZ. I see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Thank you, Popo.